quick, cut. Honey, show you, cause you do your thing for you. That's enough. Nah, bust it up. Wow, double cut. Need some more, I'm too lit, but I still feel lit. Too fresh, too smooth. I just wanna see it move. I just wanna see it move. I just wanna see it move. Too lit, too smooth. I just wanna see it move. Your big mouth.
What are you saying, bro?
Tike,
you good?
The house.
All good.
Cheers.
Happy to be here, you get me?
Yeah, man.
What you man saying?
Family.
Good, man.
Tom's family.
Album
People
is
that
out.
don't know.
You know, out this week.
Yeah.
So,
Album's
I'm
out
excited, man.
Friday.
I'm excited.
Jeez.
Yeah. You get me? It's
Good to have you on there, man.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me on there,
absolutely.
man. Real talk. So
Hey, how did we even meet? Like, how did Tike?
you know
end up
what?
on Rudimental?
I was working in Major Tom's with Connor and Jules.
Slim Typical.
Yeah, Slim
Slim
Typical.
Typical.
So like, I was working with them for about, I don't know, about maybe like almost a year, like 8 months to a year or something. And you came in.
I came through and I heard.
Yeah,
and I was
you
like,
came through. Yeah,
Sounds crazy.
and
Was that 280? 290?
yeah, 280.
Quick, innit?
219.
It's like we missed 2
280.
years. We
Two-
missed.
End of 18 into that.
Mad.
or-
Yeah, end of 18 into 019, I think.
That's it.
Yeah, if that, I think it might have been 019.
Was it?
Yeah. It was mid 019.
Perfect timing.
Now that I think about it, yeah. And yeah, you must have come through and heard what I was working on. You was like, oh yo, this sounding sick. Fucking,
Yeah.
we should get in. And obviously from there we started getting in a bit more and working on bits and bobs. And then
Yeah, I think we signed you to our publishing label.
yeah,
Major Tom's, because Tike was writing some
I feel
mad.
like you developed not only like a good like working relationship with Slim Typical, but with Morgan as
definitely.
well.
Yeah.
And then like people like Jay Weathers, like lots of people were coming in and out of the studio, and you were just writing loads of great music, man. And like Too Lit, that's one of your, tunes that we love that's coming out soon. And yeah, I feel sort of that's kind of how Be The One sort of happened, because it was a Jay Weathers session with Morgan, and it was like a slower version of what the garage version on the album. And yeah, that's how that come about. And it's a bit like
Yeah.
big tune, man.
man.
Such a big
Major,
tune. on the
Major
album.
Tom's is a little family, innit? So there's like always different creatives
Yeah.
coming through. Slim Typical, Morgan, Jay Weathers, Karma Kid, Tike, the main writer in the family, writes a lot of songs for Morgan. People don't know. Do you know what I mean? Not just the artist. So like, yeah. And now you're on the album, on the
Yeah,
Rudimental
sick, bro.
album. Been on
Crazy,
stage
bro.
with us recently.
Literally, you know what? To be honest, even that's the craziest. That's probably that's like the
one of
craziest
the
day of my
maddest-
life,
Bruh.
Facts, like, do you know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
real. That was one of the craziest days of all of
Like,
our lives, man.
I've never performed to like thousands of people, let alone like 30, 40,000 people.
Yeah.
And a song that I wrote, and then like there was a part where like I missed a couple words, and I actually heard like people singing it back.
Singing it
So
back,
it was
yeah.
like, I was like, bro, this is
How did
mad.
that feel?
That was crazy, and even like we was talking how I ended up being on that song. When we was in that session writing, I wasn't really writing that song for me to sing that song. I was kind of writing it for either like another male artist to go back and forth with Morgan. And then it just so happened that like,
And what it was the vocal that you done on there just fit the record so perfectly.
it was hard to find someone else to
we
cut it.
tried a few other people, and it was like, nah, Tike's one was the one.
Yeah.
Sounded like perfect.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we couldn't find any replacements anyway, you get me?
Yeah, man.
So when you wrote it, you weren't even thinking about it for yourself.
No, I
this
was-
was for someone else.
To be honest, that's another thing as well, because of the way I wrote it, thinking of someone else. Almost like if I was writing it for myself, the song would have never been like that, because I would have like maybe put it in a different, like a lower key,
or something a bit more comfortable for me.
Do you think that brought out something different in you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And just
and I
like
guess
even
you
the
lose
Afro
your
beats.
inhibitions when
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
when you're thinking this isn't really for me
Yeah,
anyway. I'll just
so
do what I feel.
I was doing out of the, I was definitely out of the box.
Out of the
Give
box.
the Afrobeats version a quick spin.
Yeah.
You got it, P. On your phone. Just so.
So this is
Every time I show up, yeah, always on glow up, yeah. I really shouldn't go back, yeah. Always say no, but yeah, you could never love me how I love me. I would never trust you, trust me. It was just you, never just me. You're lucky I won't do you how you done. You know mine never ending. You're with me, you're protected. One more time, no pretending. You've got me moving red. Say you love me, but you know that's just worse. Say it's real, but I still just curse. You wanna never trust, you know you got nerves. I process now, I know my worth.
Now you wanna be mine, you can't be. I was at the midnight, you call me. Now you're gonna tell me you're sorry. I don't even feel like you're ready. Now you wanna be mine, you can't be. I was at the midnight, you call me. Now you're gonna tell me you're sorry. I don't even feel like you're ready to call.
It's a banger as well, man.
Big tune.
I'm glad it
Big
got a chance.
tune.
to
Video's sick as well.
Yeah.
Video's wicked.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm just glad
When
that
was-
one got to come out as well.
When was the first time you heard Rudimental?
The first time I ever heard Rudimental, you know what? I was probably late to Rudimental, considering like when everyone else got hit too lot. But the first time I ever heard Rudimental, if I'm honest, I was in jail and I was like watching on like one of my 9 channels in jail was Chart Show TV, and
Wait,
you lot-
Chart Show. Did we do a countdown?
yeah, you've done like, to be honest, I watched all of them. You done
Top
like
40 or-
Yeah, we
I
did
watched,
like
there was a
top
couple
40.
interviews. You done
Yeah.
your own top 40, like you hosted.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
hosted.
yeah.
I see all that. That's what I'm
Was
saying. I
that
see
me
all
and
of that.
Kezi or me and Lockie or something? I can't remember.
There was an interview with all of you.
All of us,
apart
yeah,
from,
yeah, yeah.
apart maybe actually I don't know if Lockie was there in the interview.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I was seeing a lot of Rudiment because like you lot literally probably started smashing up the charts the same time as I went into jail. So like while I'm watching chart show, all I'm seeing is Rudimental, either Feel the Love, Waiting All Night, or this, that, and the other. Then even Anne Marie, when Anne Marie came about, I didn't even know that was anything to do with Rudimental. And I remember seeing Anne Marie smashing up the charts as well. Like I think the first song I saw of Anne Marie was Adios.
Yeah.
And I just remember watching it and thinking, oh, this is sick, like because there was some mad choreography and stuff. Yeah, it was sick. But yeah, that was the first time, and I actually did like. I remember at that point in time, it wasn't like, oh yeah, like this is just any pop music on my TV. I remember actually connecting like with them songs. You know what I mean? Like being there.
Really?
Obviously, you're not in the best place. You're in jail.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you hear like.
And what was it about it that made it connect?
I don't know. I think it's just like the music's always been like emotional music. Do you know what I mean? Or emotion invoking in people. Like it always. I feel like maybe it's to do with the concepts of the songs as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's they're all kind of do with love and emotion
and
or
coming
feeling.
from a struggle as well. There's
Yeah.
always that.
Yeah,
that arc
just-
in the story, isn't there?
Yeah, maybe it's also, I think like a lot of the singers are just so powerful as well. So
Yeah.
like they're getting across that emotion as well. You know what I mean?
Now, how does it feel to think that the music that you're putting out now as an artist is having that same effect on people that may be in the same situation that you were 5
Yeah,
years ago?
crazy. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even think of it like that. Like
People
literally,
watching
like,
you now.
People,
Do you know what I
they're
mean?
watching you
Yeah,
thinking,
no,
oh, shit,
I've had a
I can
lot
do
of
that as
people
well.
like. I've had a lot of people come to me and be like, you know what? I feel like I'm doing a lot of inspiring a lot of people to realize that they can do it. Like if you've got a talent that you believe in and you're willing to like work hard and you're willing to like try new things, even there's the possibilities.
Gives
The
people
possibilities
hope.
are there, innit? It's giving
Yeah.
people hope, like, and that's a lot. That's what it was doing for me as well.
Yeah.
And like,
It's inspiring for us to see, man.
Yeah,
It's
no,
inspiring for us
thank
to
you,
see
man.
you
It's
doing
both
your
ways.
thing, your development, your growth. It inspires us and spurs us to make more music, man.
yeah, no, thank you, man. Even
Really?
that,
Your
like,
work rate, brother, like your work rate, and you're one of the most humble guys I know, bro. So
no, love,
it's been a pleasure to have you on board.
No, thank you.
What's,
man.
what's next for Tike?
On the Rudy Mobile.
What's next for Tike?
New music coming?
I got a tape / I'm calling it a tape, but when you hear it, you're gonna think it's an album. That's called, at the minute, that's called Don't Underestimate Me. That should be out very soon. I'm not going to put a date on it just yet because we're just finessing the last bits. But yeah, the tape, loads more songwriting. I'm just working on my songwriting now and like studying the greats and just trying to work out the structures of songs, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hopefully that will go to new heights soon as well.
Elevating day by day.
Yeah, man, every day. Just keep working hard, man.
Don't underestimate Tike.
Don't underestimate me.
Thanks for coming through.
Love my bros.
You want another trust, you know you got enough. I'm priceless now, I know my worth.